Yo, what's up guys? It's Garrison here and welcome back to the channel. So, if you guys didn't notice in my intro and just now, I actually did a name change as of recently today. There's actually two reasons why I did, and one of them is just being more straightforward and straight to the point of my name and everything for this channel. Number two, I made this username long time ago on IG, not knowing what username I would really make, and I don't know how it led to YouTube and everything, but that's why. So it's gonna be hard getting used to it, but hey, I'm Garrison now on this channel. Nice to meet you. But huge thank you to you guys for being patient and waiting for this video in celebration in light of hitting 2K/3K subs on my channel. You guys honestly mean so much to me, and you guys really don't know how much you guys mean to me, to be honest, because I've never really thought of being in this position where I am, where I'm so grateful to have you guys, to really be able to have this support, whether it's through likes, through sharing my videos, through connecting with you guys on amazing releases in the K-pop scene, or something that really needs to take light in terms of a topic, or through social media and DMs. You guys really mean so much to me. You guys really do, and helped me push more of myself on this channel in terms of variety, in terms of how I do things, because at some point I had a realization and a learning moment where, hey, I'm starting to not feel myself, you know what I'm saying? I feel like a lot of people really might be able to connect with this or relate with this sort of topic, where you might be lost, or you're still trying to find yourself, and trying to find your niche, or trying to go for the goal, or trying to find a goal to go towards. And I really hit that moment in time, and I'm still been hitting this moment in time regardless, and I've learned to really adapt and do what I really want to do, and not lean towards sort of the trend per se, okay? If I don't like doing what I'm doing, I'm not gonna do it, if I don't like it, I'm not gonna put it out, you know what I'm saying? And now at this point, I just love where this channel is going, the overall direction. Let me know if you guys do. I just love analyzing songs at times, doing a happy medium of fanboying, whether it's for a soloist, for an underground artist on my Underrated series, if you guys haven't been watching that series on my channel, and for girl groups, for boy groups, you name it. I love doing that sort of happy medium of fanboying and sort of taking an analytical take, and being able to have the support when I'm doing these videos a little bit late after the releases, because every time when new songs or MVs come out, they come out at 2 a.m., 3 a.m., and that's where I have a struggling point. If I don't have enough sleep, or, not in the proper mindset or mindscape of things, I'm not going to be able to do what I really enjoy and how I want to do things on my channel here. So really props to you guys. And yeah, let's just get into the Q&A now, shall we? So randomly off now. So this first question is about, how long have you been into K-pop? Great question, actually. Every time I think about this, was it back in 2013? Was it back in 2012? It's been a long time, I feel like some people might be able to relate to this, where they've been introduced K-pop at some point, but they didn't get into K-pop fully until later, you know what I'm saying? So that case was me. So I would say 2014, 2013 ish is where I really got into K-pop, but I got introduced in 2012, I believe. And the first group that I got into, the boy group, was Big Bang, when they released Fantastic Baby. The whole craze, the craze of it, how Big Bang came out with Fantastic Baby, and then like Psy came out with Gangnam Style and everything, and blah blah blah, and the whole trend of things, right? Being super, when hairstyles were all over the place, the styling and everything. It's crazy how fashion and music and art has really transcended now, and how we really look at art, such an abstract type of universal topic. So that's when I really got into K-pop. Let's go to the next question here. Do you have a favorite preferred music style? Great question again. So I wouldn't say I have a favorite preferred music style, or genre, I'd have to say, It's just the general love of K-pop and what it has really helped me done these days. If I didn't have K-pop, I wouldn't see myself doing this YouTube channel. I wouldn't see myself really using it as a motivating way to push in my studies and in life and conflicts and everything. Times of sadness, of using ballads, R&B, or when it comes to relationships and everything, or something upbeat. When I was in the gym a lot and everything. I love K-pop. The huge thing that I love about K-pop is there's sort of like a beautiful mix of melodies and several genres, you know what I'm saying? And then it ends up going into like K-indie, K-R&B, K-hip-hop. Absolutely love those other genres as well. It's great seeing how far the industry has come in terms of music and everything. I don't really want to get into politics and everything and controversies, but I don't really have a preferred style. I really like to have an open mind when it comes to music. I have listened to alternative before. I've seen alternative, the genre being used in K-pop and everything. We've seen a lot of house and everything in the K-pop scene. So I don't think I have a preferred music style or anything, but if you guys haven't seen my first listens, I'm a sucker for ballads, and on my off time I love shows like Show Me the Money. Actually, mostly Show Me the Money and Korean hip hop, K-R&B, where really pushed me into listening to more K-indie and songs that really speak the truth, because that's where the point I'm like, yo, I really love lyrics in terms of certain songs and hits and everything, and that's how really pushed me in more of an analytical style. Sorry if that was too long of an answer, but I think this one connects into the next one, sort of. Are you only into K-pop? What is your opinion about J-pop or music from Thailand? So I'm not only into K-pop, so like I said earlier, I have an open mind when it comes to music. At some point, I think everyone had phases. Not gonna lie, I had a Cody Simpson phase, okay? Disney Channel phase. I had 1OK Rock. I feel like their music is so timeless. From even from China and everything. I really don't think music has any language barriers, and that's what I love about music, and that's what really got me into going into concert band back in high school and everything, and having a whole level of appreciation when it comes to music. I don't know why people like to make fun of language. Oh, you don't understand, blah blah blah. That's not the point. There's a reason why there's lyric videos and blah blah blah, but if you simply enjoy it, and that's the whole thing. I love how K-pop and these other I would say like J-pop and everything derived from connecting countries and everything is like a bridge and sort of everything. So wild question here now. If you're an idol, what agency do you want to stay? So, two labels really come to mind when it comes to this. A huge a good amount of my following on my channel here, if you guys didn't know, comes from the Inspirits and the whole Woollim family, you know. I would really see myself in Woollim. In terms of the fandoms, they're just so wholesome and everything. I can't find a single artist in Woollim that I have not yet to like yet or love yet, you know. I feel like when it comes to Woollim, here's the thing. A lot of like top labels, everything, SMYG, you know, they have their styles and everything, and Woollim has a certain style where, hey, there's some nostalgia or there's emotional drive behind their artist's music. Excuse me, but it's just so timeless when it comes to Lovelyz, Infinite, a soon to come Rocket Punch and everything, you know. I'm saying Golden Child, as of recently when they started to mature their music and everything. So I could see myself in Woollim or in JYP, but to a certain extent, because I love JYP and how they've been doing in terms of promotion of their groups. Of course, you know, a huge thing behind certain groups, but not as a soloist. If I were to be a soloist, I would say more of the K-hip hop scene. You know, I would love to go behind Higher Music, J Park's label. It'd be great, or AOMG. Matter of fact, huge. That would be huge. I like how labels that, or agencies that really allow you to have that creativity, that freedom per se, you know. So let's see if we can let's pick another question here. All right, so this next question is a Stray Kids related question. Top 3 Stray Kids B-sides. Sorry, it's gonna be difficult. Yeah, it's gonna be hella difficult. So right off of my head, Mixtape 3 for You, of course. That song, I love the lyricism and love how the meaning is behind that song. The second one would have to be between Insomnia and Voices, and I would have to say Voices. Love the video behind that song, the meaning again behind that song. And number 3 would be Sunshine, I'd have to say. As much as I love the B-sides from their latest EP, I haven't given them more of the run like the other songs I've been listening to months and months out. So Sunshine, quite a bit, because I'm Han biased and everything. Han is my bias in Stray Kids, if you guys didn't know. And Sunshine would have to be my third one, in not any order, I'd have to say. But I think for sure, number 1, I wouldn't change it any day. Mixtape 3, super motivational and everything. And yeah, so let's get into the next question now. All right, so this next question is regards to what makes you so persistent in this YouTube thing, because I see you starting for a long time already, but still having a little subs, even though I think you've made great reaction content than other YouTubers and K-pop topics. I don't know if I can touch a part about making great content in versus others, because everyone has a different take, whether it's genuine, whether it's crazy hype or whatever. But what makes me super persistent in this whole YouTube thing is more of the love of K-pop and what has it done to me. Same with KND, KRMB, the K-hip hop scene. It has really helped me in terms of an escape, and as well as just self-love and everything, and really making more friends and everything, and really expressing myself and my love for K-pop and everything. And whether it's through my first listens or MV reactions or analytical standpoints or more of my fanboy standpoints, I think that really keeps me persistent, and you guys, being able to connect with you guys and relating with each other, keeps me quite persistent. And I feel like I just want to be one of the channels that like you guys seem to point out, is genuine, and not all about for the hype of K-pop, you know what I'm saying? More so for the love of K-pop and why I love K-pop, why I love a certain release, and what I enjoy about a certain song, or oh, if this song went this way, or the MV went this way, and etc. I think you guys, as well as my love for K-pop, keeps me really going on this. You know, it's such a great hobby for my off time in life and everything. And yeah, all right. So this next question here is, if you had to only choose 3 Korean singers or groups to listen to for the rest of your life, who would they be? Okay, you already guys know that this is gonna be a hard one for me off of my head. And that I follow a lot of groups, solo artists, multi-stan, you know what I'm saying, K-R&B scene, K-hip-hop and everything. First one off my head, I could really proudly and with all my heart say Infinite, because just their overall sound brings me back so much nostalgia, regardless if they come out with something new or if I go back and listen to their older tracks, and or ever since they've debuted their whole discography and everything. I would really choose Infinite. They just have a special place in my heart, being one of the groups and artists that really pushed me to love and appreciate K-pop for more than just the sound and everything. The number 2 would be Luna for sure. Pre-debut, seeing each and every member have their solos, being in the units, seeing a bright, cheerful side, something more upbeat, something more of the ballad realm with Luna 1/3, you already know. And now that seeing them really grow up now as one big family and everything, and their following and everything. Luna, entire discography, hey, if I'm not feeling this song, I could feel this other song. They've released so much songs, and they've still have more to go in their career for sure. Number 3, I'm gonna name a solo artist now, PH1. So if you guys don't know about PH1, he's under J Park's label and everything, and his music connects to me in meaningful ways, or something that is more relaxing or really hype. At times he does sing rap, at times he does full on rap, and as of recently on his mixtape, he speaks about the way it is in the I would say the scene of charts and everything, and his sound and just his voice and everything, it just easily goes through the ears and everything, and the featurings that he's done. Yeah, PH1 would be the one, and if we had a 4th one, I would go in the ballad area, or a female solo artist such as Sunmi, or male soloist such as Paul Kim. Okay. The next question is, do you think you'll ever take a break from YouTube? Oh my goodness. So probably a small break, but not like a long one, or ever. I think when it comes to YouTube, I don't really take the time to think about these things, because it's such a difficult topic, or I don't really think about it. But I would see it more as a sort of a short-term thing, 1, 2, or a week thing, when it comes to my studies and everything, or if I'm pursuing something. We'll just see how it plays out and everything, and I'm just gonna keep doing what I'm gonna do and what I enjoy, guys. So don't worry, I'll still be here for you guys in midst of everything, and especially now during COVID and everything. The next question now is, how do you feel right now? I feel extremely tired, but I feel very somewhat energetic from caffeine and everything, because I'm gonna be doing a lot more videos this weekend, doing a lot of first listens, I love B-sides, as you guys know. More releases are coming out, you know, huge comebacks. So be sure to stay tuned for more videos on my channel. Next question. What's the first K-pop MV that you've seen and liked? Easily. EXO, Overdose, Picture This, School Dance, Junior High, you know, everything like that. I loved the dance to Overdose at the time. You know, of course, we could look at it, seeing it being funny and all, but those were the days where, hey, you know, there was not that much error in terms of doing like backflips and things like that. It wasn't like the error of backflips and all these stunts and everything weren't seen until like a little bit later. I love that era, you know, when GOT7 did it and EXO did it. That has to be my first MV that I really loved, you know. Of course, I liked MVs before Overdose, but Overdose is just one that really, really comes to my mind. All right, so the next question is best concert experience. Okay, I wouldn't count my first time at KCON 2018. I would count the pretty much. I would have to say Sunmi, being able to really enjoy her music and seeing her perform on stage in my city and everything, and being able to really do a high touch with her alone on my birthday is everything. You know, she is such an inspirational artist and individual, and at times, you know, really memey and everything on social media, and I think she's just such an inspirational artist and individual who's really killing it in the scene right now. I really see her as one of the individuals that I look up to, and just how like Noir, and during the tour she's really talked about the whole meaning behind her song Noir and social media and everything. I think that was the best concert experience I had so far, and one of the most memorable ones. All the ones that I've done are so memorable. I've done KCON 2018. I've done Eric Nam, who's having a comeback soon. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. I've done BY, huge K-hip hop artist in the scene who's gonna continue further in the scene for sure. Which artist have you spent the most on so far? Hands down, Luna. Like I said, they did their pre-debut and everything, units and everything. They almost filled 2 of my shelves. There's a poster there. They're coming out with merch like no tomorrow now, and content. Yeah, I don't want to explain the details about that. Whether I regret it or not, I don't regret it one bit, you know, especially when it comes to supporting my favorite groups. And if I can, when I try to. But yeah, let's go into the next one now. The random one is, what's your spice tolerance? Spice tolerance, have you ever played any instruments? Let's really straight up answer them like this. Spice tolerance, I would say like tteokbokki when it comes to eating tteokbokki in North America, but in Korea, really depends where you go. Street market tteokbokki is fine, but if you're going traditional, I don't know if I can handle that. But spice tolerance, I could have spicy noodles, the Korean spicy noodles at times, but not often. Have you played any instruments? I have played the piano before. I wish I continued that, and one day I'll pick it up for sure again. I miss doing piano. I played the flute. Though there was a time in band where not many a lot of flute male players in the band scene of high school and junior high and everything. And I played the tenor saxophone, so a lot of range. Favorite instrument for sure would have to be the piano, and how I've been hearing a lot in modern day songs, which is really good to see, you know. Now let's get into the last one. What are your favorite comments you've received? Wow, favorite comments. I think one being in general is the relation, being able to relate to sort of my topics of points that I want to talk about. and what we like about in a certain song, and my analytical approach, and other people's stories behind their journey with a certain group. When I ask sometimes in my videos how you feel about this release, or who's your bias and everything. Not more so bias, but more in terms of, hey, I really feel you, the Infinite. That was the huge point where I've seen little short paragraphs or huge paragraphs, and really seeing people take the time to write these down. Like, yo, I'm gonna have to write a TED Talks reply. But real talk though, I love taking the time to reply to you guys as soon as I can. These days, I really give my time limit about 2 days, 3 days, 3 business days, or something like that. But it's just so meaningful and wholesome to really be able to connect with you guys through the comments. Nothing specific comes to mind, but more so of that land, or times where things that help me understand more things, or other people's takes on songs, especially first listens. So now that the Q&A, I believe, has been completed, let us get into more of the announcements and the giveaway portion, okay? So here's the thing. Your boys wish he could continue to gift away albums and all that stuff and everything. If I had merch on me, I would, you know what I'm saying? But I think not until a little bit later, where I'm more like stable and everything, and financially and everything. I'll do that when we hit probably the next K, or even hit 5K. Who knows if we hit that? I hope so. But the giveaway for this one is more so of I'm gonna have to figure out how many people eventually, but 10 to 15 people, depending on how much people really engage in the comments here. Just enter through just make sure in your comments hashtag giveaway to enter, and anything. You can talk about your favorite group, you can talk about how you got into this channel, the first video that you've seen on this channel if you can recall it. Anything about me, anything, honestly, and as long as appropriate, guys. So this giveaway is to enter in a free join into my Discord server. And the way I say Discord server is that it's more exclusive, because there's a side of me where I feel like it's hard for my friends or mutuals to really filter out things in a Discord server to be able. It's sort of a Skype, guys, if you guys don't know what a Discord is, but better, where you can connect about K-pop, anything, honestly. There's voice chat, there's just chat in general, and I've been engaging with quite a bit of people, different fandoms, like in Stray Kids, Day6, Dreamcatcher, you name it, you know what I'm saying? And this exclusive Discord server will be one of the perks on my Patreon, which I'm announcing now. It's up and live, my Patreon. Now, not all means you don't have to support me monetarily if you cannot. We start on my channel here low as $1, ranging from 1, 4 to 10. And I really thought about this, I don't want to be, before I've set this up, not fully, and I didn't want to really put it out there because I feel bad for taking other people's money, and I'm more so the person that loves to give back to the community, regardless if I'm either doing a donation drive or a walk or anything, or online stuff like this. But hey, as low as $1 on my Patreon, you guys can get credited at the end of my reaction videos. You can get access to some only Patreon reaction videos that are copyrighted, or first listens that are copyrighted, that will go onto my Patreon exclusively for you guys, or you know, eventually when after this week, I'll be doing more and more requests and everything. It could be more underground. It could be an older request, and you could have that faster access to those reactions, or reactions that, you know, can't be put on or won't be put on my channel here. And then the next tier is starting at $4, and at $4 you could actually have live stage reactions and requests. And the only reason why I don't do live stage reactions a lot on my channel is mainly due to copyright and everything, and the scare of deleting this channel entirely. You know, it's such a huge dangerous aspect. You know, you don't know what happens, and when it comes to that, and strikes and everything, and that will happen for sure. There'll be that voting and requesting for variety show and K-drama shows. Now here, I always wanted to do videos about K-dramas and my reviews and everything, because I love K-dramas, and as of recently I've been wanting to get back into K-dramas. So that is on that last tier. And the final tier, there is at the moment there's only a limit of 10, and this tier is $10. You can vote for Patreon only reactions, and within polls, or get at some point have guaranteed requested reactions from me, as long as it's inside of the K-pop, K-indie, K-R&B, you name it scene. And then requests for more of the underrated throwback type songs on my channel. If you want to see me do some of your favorite songs and go back to them and maybe take an analytical approach, or just simply to enjoy together. But all three of these tiers, you enjoy Discord, so feel free to look into the description down below in the pinned comments with the benefits and everything. All tiers have the Discord benefits, so hey, as low as $1, you can really connect with me as almost as a 24/7 basis, because I'm on Discord pretty much every day, every second hour, chatting it with my friends and everyone in K-pop communities, fandoms and everything. Feel free to not be obligated to, guys. Honestly, your support by liking, sharing, commenting in my videos is more than enough. But I'm just letting you know that Patreon's here now, and that I'll be giving away like 10 to 15 based off of how many people really enter in this giveaway and everything. But yeah, Discord, it's free. If you guys want to really go into connecting with other fans in different fandoms for different artists that you enjoy. And other than that, now it's the hard part. The reflecting moments of this video. Once again, I want to say thank you to you guys. I've said this so many times, but hey, it doesn't really get redundant to me at any point, because I am thankful for you guys, what you've been doing in terms of your support, social media, on my YouTube channel here, and letting me know about future releases and what I should check out, and taking the time to watch my videos and comment. You guys just mean the world to me, really. And it's times like these that are really hard and everything, and we're all trying to really get past such a challenging time, likes of COVID, likes of hatred in the world and everything, and lack of equality and equity and everything. I'm just glad that you guys are here for me, and I'm here trying my 110% to be there for you guys when you really need it at the moment right now. And K-pop has been all these K-pop, K-indie, K-R&B, hip-hop, you get my point, has been such a huge changer in my life. A sense of escape, a sense of times where I really needed that escape, and where I really needed to just enjoy music. and everything. And seeing things really come to play now and as of recently really hurts my heart, you know. K-pop has been there for us, but I feel like the scene really needs us, for some idols out there who've been really coming out of their zone and really speaking the truth and talking about things that are hard to say, you know, and mental awareness and everything, and seeing that, you know, idols are equally as human as us. It's been a crazy time, you know. Musical wise, we have really transcended, and I feel like last year and this year, as of recently, music has done really well in the K-pop scene and everything. And seeing certain companies that I enjoy and artists grow, and underground artists really getting that recognition, collaborations that I'd never see come to light, never would see to happen, are happening constantly now. Crossing into the Western scene a bit too, with K-pop artists and K-R&B artists, or artists from the North America and everything, or South America and etc. It's just been amazing, guys, and I hope I'll be able to really continue and have another reflection points throughout the years to come from now, and from what has happened, and look back at the good moments and learn from the bad moments, and just really grow more as an individual on my channel here and off my channel here. And as I'm trying to pursue one of my dreams as working in Asia and eventually becoming fluent in multiple languages, that would be great. And I think the huge dream is, going back to my point of mental awareness, is having sort of a company that really provides entertainment but provides help and support for artists regardless when it comes to mental health, when it comes to bullying. I feel like such a hard topic to really talk about, that I feel like at moments can be somewhat jaded. But that's one of my goals. I think for channel wise, I would love to do a little bit more variety, but the huge thing is to be able to do a sit down type interview, regardless if it's online or in person, and being able to connect with artists more than just a fan, but more as a guy who admires K-pop and music, you know what I'm saying? So this was a great video, I'd have to say. Sorry if this was too long. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this, got interesting facts, or learned something more about me from the Q&A. And like I said, feel free to check out Patreon, and you're not obligated to, you know, supporting me through the comments, liking my videos through social media, and everything's simply more than enough, you know. This has been Garrison, not SH Garrison anymore. I'm still getting used to that. It feels so weird. Be sure to enter the giveaway and whatnot. More videos to come, especially, you know, before things hit in September, whatever. I don't even want to think about it now. Just want to enjoy and take one day, one reaction, one analytical video, or even another skit at a time. Take care, have a great day, have a good night wherever you are, stay safe. Promise me that. Be sure to educate yourselves on what is truly saddening and what's going on in the world right now. If you have not yet, be sure to. And peace.